Let's start strong with one of my favorite questions. What's the difference between a boosted post and a paid ad campaign? The synergy of a good organic strategy and a great paid strategy is extremely important. And while boosting posts has gotten way more sophisticated, it has updated targeting, calls to action. It's still not going to give you that full funnel strategy or retargeting tools that a paid campaign does. So think of a boosted post like putting a flashy sale sign on a car on your lot. Sure, it's going to grab attention from people already on your lot or driving nearby, but not nearly to the effect of running a full marketing push, which would be similar to a full paid ad campaign strategy. In a full funnel paid strategy, you can target in-market shoppers. You can retarget people who've shown interest in your vehicles and really drive those high intent buyers to your dealership. In a paid campaign, you can also take that boosted post, which in the slide we have an example on the left is a boosted post. In a paid ad strategy campaign, you can take that to the next level. We have tons of different ad formats you can use, like instant experience collection ad. Shown on the right, you can pair that creative with the relative inventory for a full shopping experience all in one for your shopper base. Last thing I want to mention on this topic is that it's important to think about the power of a full funnel approach versus a singular boosted post. A real life example is you have an F-150 shopper. They're served your dynamic inventory ad. Within our ad account, we're also retargeting that shopper with a features ad that maybe shows why you should get the F-150, what awards, what accolades that vehicle has. And then 7 days later, we're serving them with a why buy ad, maybe about brand awareness or showing a funny dancing video of your sales team or a review that pushes that buyer to choose you to purchase their vehicle from. When it comes to slow moving or aging inventory, social can be a really powerful tool, but it's also about being strategic with this. So first, dynamic retargeting is a big one. By serving those specific vehicles back to shoppers who've already looked at them on your site or your VDPs, you're keeping that car top of mind and giving it another chance at a lead and then hopefully a sale. Second, which most of you just mentioned in the poll, is urgency messaging. When you pair those units with time-sensitive offers, maybe a special APR, cashback, or even a dealer-specific incentive, you're giving shoppers a reason to act now instead of continuing to shop around, which is exactly what we want with vehicles that are sitting on your lot too long or slow aging inventory. And then last but not least, we've recently built a new proprietary campaign. It's an approach on Meta. It's called Inventory Ignite. And we built this specifically keeping this challenge in mind. So instead of just optimizing for VDP views or link clicks, it's going to push our buyers deeper down the funnel toward lead gen on your website. So at the end of the day, it's about really using the right mix of tactics to make sure that those harder to move units aren't sitting, but instead you're getting every possible opportunity to find the right buyer for them. Okay. This is probably our most brought up question when we're talking with new dealers. So what social ad trends are actually moving the needle in the market? So again, this is one of our most common questions we get from dealers. And a lot of times the concern is, Meg, we don't have someone willing to get on camera. We don't have a content creator who's shooting videos all day for us. So how do we compete with dealers who are? The good news, that's okay. Some of the best performing ads we run come straight from salespeople with a cell phone. Those are the most authentic. That's what we want to run. A quick walk around video, a lighthearted clip, even hopping on a trending TikTok sound, that kind of authentic content works. You don't need a high production, anything going on to hop on social ad trends or move the needle in your market. So the key is going to be short form vertical video. That's feels real, not salesy, and jumping in on trending sounds or challenges is a great way to get started. But a great example is this dancing video of all salespeople. This was a New Zealand dealership that went viral, and then a ton of dealerships started mimicking their own versions of this dancing ad of all their dealers. One of our dealers did this ad, not only did they go viral organically with this, but it also to this day is one of our top lead generators across our social platforms. Long story short, you don't need that high production type of video. Utilize your team. It only takes one time getting them comfortable to jump in front of the camera, and I promise then you won't get them to stop. There's also a lot of tools at your disposal. TikTok and Instagram Reels both have trend insight tools that you can use to see what's gaining traction and adapt it for your store. Also, don't shy away from ad transparency tools. It's a great way to see what your competitors are running. And so you can see if they are running this type of video, look at their organic pages, because if they're running it, you're going to want to beat them in the market or do something similar. And beyond video, don't forget the basics: attention grabbing ad copy, urgency messaging, like we talked about before, emojis. I know some people don't like emojis. Use emojis, they work, I promise. And using other text tools. We use something internally called YayText. It helps bold or italicize your ad copy. So use every tool available to make your ads harder to scroll past. So the trends really moving the needle right now: authentic, short form video paired with strong ad copy and smart use of social tools.